Good morning, good morning. You are listening to Ryan Fleming and my co-host,
Marlee Fleming.
and we are Waking Up with Flem. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Yes. So welcome back. We are so glad that you are joining us on this Monday morning. And we hope that you all had a wonderful week and a wonderful weekend.
Yeah.
Saturday was busy.
Busy.
We were busy.
We're
bees.
busy bees going.
Literally. It was a long day. Specifically for Ryan, because he drove a lot that day, and I was just passenger princess.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll talk a little bit more about that in a little bit. But yeah, welcome back. We're we
Take it back.
Sorry. We are so ready to start a week of not having one sport.
We don't have that.
Huh?
We don't have that.
Yeah, we do.
still
Maiz is
have one
officially
sport.
done with volleyball.
Yeah, but that wasn't very long.
It wasn't long, and it was a great season. We really enjoyed learning about it, and she really enjoyed learning about it and growing in it. And but yeah, I think I'll be kind of glad to just be down to one sport for her.
Yeah.
Yes. But yes, so we are going to recap like we always do, and I have a topic of discussion today.
Last week we figured it out.
Yeah, I did talk about it just briefly, but we are going to talk about road rage. Road rage. I feel like it's gotten really bad.
Yeah, I need this button today.
All right, well, let's recap, Ryan.
What the See, that's what it's going to be.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, what are we recapping about?
Well, how was our last week?
Busy.
Yeah.
Busy.
A weekend.
Busier.
Busier. Yes, that's correct.
And we're all caught up now.
Yeah.
No, what did we do? We had one game last week for Maisie.
One volleyball.
Yep, that we went to.
Well, no, we didn't.
I didn't go at all.
It was her last game. It was just a little too far for both of us to be able to get to. And then she had practice the rest of the week. And then Ryan had Declan's practices Tuesday and Thursday. And then both kids actually got to go to Wednesday night church.
Yeah.
Which that was Maisie's first time since Wednesday night church started back. So she was super excited about that, and everybody was so excited to see her. So she was excited about that. And then did we do anything specific on Friday? Mimi and Tom came up. They grabbed Declan.
We didn't do anything.
I don't think we did anything. No, that was actually kind of nice.
Yeah.
And then by the way, guys, I had to drive
Oh, yeah.
the big black truck.
The big black truck.
And why was that?
Well, because I didn't get home in time. And she was getting an oil change in Sassy.
Yes. So I had to.
In the driveway.
So, yes. That is one of the luxury pieces that I love about my car is that they come to us.
To do the oil changes?
And they'll do the oil changes. So I don't have to drive to them. And my car has been kind of like beeping at me, not literally beeping at me, but has a pop-up that comes up. It's been doing it for 2 weeks now?
Maybe, I don't know.
And I was like, okay, can you please schedule an oil change for Friday afternoon? And so he did. He's like, yeah, 1 to 4. Well, I get off at 12:30. I get home by 1. We were kind of like talking like, well, we'll have to figure out how to get the kids. And he's like, oh, well, we'll figure it out once that happens. And so Friday comes, 1 o'clock comes, 2 o'clock comes.
I haven't got no phone call yet.
And Ryan's like, you're going to have to take the truck to go get Maisie because we can get Declan picked up from his boss's wife. And I was like, okay. And he was asking me, and I was like, there's no point in asking me because I have to do this. I have to do this. I have to face my fear of driving the big black truck. So,
it wasn't. How bad was it?
It was not bad. It was not bad. I was more attentive, I would say, with driving that truck. But I would say it was a lot less bumpy than his previous truck. So I did like that. I did not like the fact that I could not connect my phone to the Bluetooth.
Because you've never been in it. We haven't never set it up.
I tried setting it up anytime that I was like at a stoplight or at the school or whatever.
You can't do it when you're just stop at a light for 2 seconds and you go. You have to.
Well, no, but when I was in the school line, I was there for a good probably 5 to 10 minutes and it would not connect. So that was a little frustrating.
And I had the cord.
I pulled up. Well, he made me nervous in the first place because he was like, well, be careful going in the line because it's really tight. And if you rub the curb, it's okay. Just keep going. And I'm like, I'm going to have to park this thing.
It wouldn't rub the curb. I said if you turn it too hard, the tire rubs the inside of the wheel.
Oh, okay.
Or the whatever it is. The bar, traction bar. I don't care what it is. But yeah.
But he made me nervous with it. So, of course, I pull up and we have one of our security guards and our middle school athletic director. And they're just kind of looking at me. And Maisie's looking and her eyes get really big. And I rolled down the windows and she's like, oh, Mama's driving the truck. And I looked at my coworker and I was like, I hate this. And she's like, well, don't hit anything.
Yeah, don't hit anything.
She's like, watch out. And I'm like, I'm not a bad driver.
It wouldn't matter if she hit anything anyway. Just
and
run
then the
over.
security guard was like, just keep driving straight, Marlee. And I was like, oh my gosh, y'all are giving me a hard time. But no, I made it, guys. Yeah. Safe and sound.
How many looks did you get?
I got several looks because, especially when we stopped at the gas station, Maisie wanted to pick up a snack and pulled off to like kind of the end. And there was several, I guess, groups of guys that were either getting off of work or something in that manner. Well, Ryan's truck is just dark, super dark. But I guess when the sun kind of hits the windshield in a certain way, you can see who's inside of it. And so these group of men would just like turn their necks when they realized that it was a woman driving this truck. And then I would step on the gas a little bit harder to go onto the road, and then they would turn their heads even more. And so it was funny. But Ryan was like, did you burn any coal? And I was like,
rolling coal,
whatever. But I was like, no, I did not, because when he does it, it makes me a little nervous. So I'm not going to try to do it.
It's fun. Good thing it did not rain.
Yes.
You would have had a lot more fun.
Oh, goodness gracious. But I did face my fears, guys. I did drive the truck. I feel a little bit more comfortable knowing that I can, but it's not something that I want to do on a regular basis.
I'm telling you, 1,800 horsepower is going to be a lot different.
Yes. Speak on that. Why are you talking about 1,800?
Because Marlee's dream car
is an Audi R8.
An Audi R8.
Hunter green.
But this one is not hunter green. It's one of those drawing, one of those things you see on the interwebs, Facebook. Oh, buy a piece of merch, you get entered, blah, blah, blah. But it's an Audi R8 with 1,800 horsepower, and it's bright orange.
Yeah. And I'm not a bright color car
but she would be.
person, but yes, if it is my dream car, then I would drive it.
We could change the color.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would be a lot faster than that truck.
Yeah. Yeah. But aside from all of that, Saturday was from 6:30 to 9:30, like 6:30 in the morning from the time that our alarm went off. We got up to all the way at 9:30. We got back. And so it started with an early morning volleyball tournament in Madison, which is about an hour away from us. And luckily, Ryan's mom, Mimi, had come and picked up Declan for us because he had a 1:00 soccer game in our hometown in Clarksville. And we were just a little nervous, like if we'd be able to get him to his game with Maisie's potential volleyball tournament. And depending on if their team won or if they didn't, we didn't know the schedule really. And so she took him for us, and we got up, we went on, and she played it. They played a 9:30 tournament. They unfortunately lost to a really good team. I mean, this team was just stacked. It had majority of 8th graders. A lot of them were already playing JV or varsity, and just really good team. And then they lost their second one, which was about 30 minutes behind.
Mm-hmm.
And again, they had some really great points. Maisie, actually, I wish we would have got it on video. But so one of the things I did learn about volleyball is that you can use your feet. And I had been telling Maisie for probably a week or so, I was like, girl, you have the mindset and the skill of using your feet for soccer. Use this skill in volleyball. And so it just by chance happened to one of her teammates hit, It was about to be missed. Maisie puts her foot out. It bounces off of her foot. Another teammate hits the ball over the net and scores a point. And even though we lost that match, it was still just a phenomenal move. So we were super excited about that one. I mean, even some of the other parents from other teams were like, wow, that was really cool. Yeah. I was like, I know. So we were really proud about that. I think that was kind of her highlight for the day. And we were like, okay, we're going to be out of here by 11:30. Mm-hmm. And so we had got the notification from Declan's coach of, this is a harder team. This is a more physical team. And so Ryan and I kind of look at each other and we're like, we know what team this is. Mm-hmm. And he's like, I really want to be there. I was like, okay, we can make it. It's only an hour home. We can make it. This will actually make it a little bit simpler for all of us. We can just tell Mimi to pack his stuff up and meet us there. And then he'll just be with us for Maisie's game. And so we are on our way home. We pick up lunch and we're probably 2 minutes down the road from the soccer field, and Ryan's mom calls and is like,
we're stuck in traffic.
We're stuck. We're at a dead halt. There's been an accident or a fire or something.
It was a car on fire.
Yes. But she didn't know that at the time. She said it was clear sky, and all of a sudden you look up and it's just like this big explosion. Explosion. And so they were stuck for probably about 30 minutes.
They got there like 1:05, 1:07.
Yeah. So Declan was just a few minutes late to a soccer game, but she had said that he was not panicking or stressed or anything. He got out of the car, ran straight to his teammates, and got put right on the field. Yeah. And that boy, guys, he played so hard.
He did.
He got a hat trick. If you don't know what a hat trick is, it's 3 goals. And he was so proud of himself. We were so proud of him. Their team did lose by 2, but it was a really good comeback. Yeah. Really good comeback for their team. Like I said, this is a lot of learning. Declan hasn't played in several years. And so what is the move that you call?
Which one?
His little flip around one.
Oh, the Maradona?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good little trick. Yeah. Good little trick. So it was a lot of fun watching him. He had a good little cheering squad there for him. Maisie got to watch it, so it was nice. Well, then as soon as his game ended, we were like, okay, guys, we literally have like 30 minutes when we get home to let the dogs out, change, and go for Maisie's soccer game, which is pretty much in the same area that we were.
It's an hour and 10 minutes away.
It was an hour and 10 minutes away. For her soccer game. And so we got back in the car and we drove to Maisie's soccer game. And that game was 30 minutes behind.
Yes.
So it was supposed to start at 5, started at 5:30. We got done about 6:45, almost 7 o'clock. And Ryan wanted to go to Best Buy afterwards. And so one of the things is that usually on trips, we allow the kids to have their tablets. And, well, Declan specifically likes to have his tablet music, videos, games extremely
very loud.
So
we have headphones for the gym.
Yes.
That I let him use for the beach? For
the beach, yes. And Maisie last weekend for...
Yeah. Like, can we use your headphones? I'm like, no, because then I have to go to the gym on Monday and I can't get them paired in time and it takes a long time and blah, blah, blah. No. So I went to Best Buy and bought some headphones. Mm-hmm. So they got their own.
They were extremely quiet.
The quietest car
Ryan
right
and I could have a conversation. We could listen to our music. It was very lovely. Yeah. But it's also kind of nice. I've noticed Maisie specifically a lot of times. And she did this last weekend when we were heading to Rome, is like, she'll listen a good bit in her headphones, watch a video or a game or something. And then she takes them off and just like still look out the window. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, that's actually kind of nice. And she's like, yeah, I'm just tired of it. And so she did that, I think, at the last 5 minutes of our ride home last night. Yeah. But we were all so worn out by the time that we got home. One of the things was, and I don't know if it's from sitting pretty much all day yesterday with the game and in the cars, but I got up in the middle of the night and I kind of roll off my bed and I step onto the ground, and all of a sudden I feel like this heavy pressure like on my lower back, and I was like, oh. ouch, what happened? And so I get back in the bed and I cannot go back to sleep. I am tossing and turning and in so much pain. I didn't get back up, but when I did get up finally yesterday morning, I went and I got some ibuprofen and I put my TENS unit on my back after I had to charge it. But yeah, I started finally feeling better yesterday after the TENS unit multiple times. But I was like, is this what I have to look forward to?
Old age.
I mean, I don't even know what I did, but just get out of the bed and it hurt so bad. So yeah, it was really painful. Mm-hmm. And I ended up putting the TENS unit on Ryan last night because he was complaining of his lower back hurting.
Yes.
And he's like, well, this is what it feels like all the time for me.
All the time.
So, yeah. So that was our weekend, though. We went to church Sunday and really not a whole lot on Sunday afternoon other than just my my cleaning inspection with the kids.
Yes,
but I'm not getting into any of that. So
that's another date, another story.
But another thing that we did get was with all my plants now, I changed out some of the baskets and got some new pots. Yeah. And a plant stand because we don't know. We think it's been moose that has been chewing on my peace lily plant. But we noticed yesterday that when we changed the pot and put it on an actual taller plant stand, that Thena was coming up and sniffing it. And so Ryan was like, do you think it's her? And I was like, if it was her, we have been so mean to Moose. Because he's gotten spanking.
Not a we, it was Ryan. Don't eat the plant. I'm going to beat you.
Yeah, so Ryan was like, I think we'll have to get a camera and set it up and see who's been trying to mess with it. I'm hoping, with it being on a taller plant stand now, that neither one of them will mess with it.
We shall see.
So, yeah, we'll see. But aside from all of that, so one of the things that I wanted to talk about was road rage.
Road rage.
So, I know all of us are guilty of it. I'm guilty of it. Ryan's guilty of it.
I'm not.
Ryan,
I just don't like people that drive slow or idiots.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, was it
Saturday.
In the leaving that place, Five Guys, expensive. Five Guys.
Well, no, that wasn't even the first one. It was when we got back into town and we were going to the soccer field
that
and
little
we
old
turned.
lady?
Yeah, the old lady.
Oh,
yeah.
They see that too. I like little old ladies. But goodness gracious.
He's usually really kind to them.
Yes, you come down Dimmers Mount Airy Highway, or 441, and you get Dimmers Mount in the red light, and you got this long turning lane. She gets in it. Didn't she get in it?
Yeah, she got in it.
I got in it. And then she just stops to get back over into the main lane.
But she doesn't pull all the way out.
Yeah, she stops. So I honk the horn at her, and she looks at me. I'm like, okay. And then, it went from there.
So there was that. And then like Ryan was saying, Saturday when we were leaving Five Guys in Athens,
somebody was in my lane.
Yeah.
So I honked the horn at them and the next people behind me. And then I held it for like 5 minutes.
For a long time. And I had to kind of hit his arm and like, stop. We're all tired. We're all frustrated. We're all ready to be home.
Frustrated. It was the soccer game. We're going to get off on the topic here.
Okay.
Now, common courtesy of a soccer game or any game, you sit with your own team. So if you're on the left side of the line, your team sits on the left side of the line, you sit on the left side of the line. If you on the right, you sit on the right. These people just sit wherever the heck they want to. And so we're surrounded by the other team's parents and grandparents and cores. I can't stand it. So I just talk crap the whole time. And then this little old lady at the end, I didn't hear her. I was packing the tent up or I was packing the chairs up, said that all I did was talk all day, the whole game. And of course I did, because everybody's standing around me. And I don't like everybody standing around me. Is that correct?
Yes, that was correct.
But most of the time I was correct.
Well, and that's one of the things that me and some of the other moms were talking about was that this is now their 4th season game. And the refs, whether it was a home game or an away game, I think it's her 4th, 3rd or 4th.
3rd game. No, 3rd game.
I don't know. But anyways, with their games is that the refs are not calling anything. No physicality.
Yeah.
And I will say, so our girls can be aggressive.
Can be when
but they have to get pushed.
Yeah.
I mean, they have to get pushed. And I mean,
beyond their limits.
Yes. And I mean, there's the physical piece of being pushed, but just the mental piece of constantly being like hit in the back and elbowed and locking arms and everything. Things that we know as a team, as players, as parents, that is not acceptable. And so, but nothing is getting called on either team. Or if it is, we of course feel like it's on our team, but that's kind of how it's been the last few games. And we're just like, we're just going to have to step it up. Our girls are just going to have to step it up and learn to be more aggressive, like from the forefront of going into their games. But speaking on that, Maisie did get a hat trick as well. So it was really nice to have both kids score in their games, and their team did win. And this, like I said, this was another physical team. Yeah. But
there's only one person on the team that was physical, and the only one that was good.
Yeah. But other than that, she's now focused 100% more on her travel soccer, which we only have really a month and a half left of. But yeah, so that was that.
Okay, now we're back to road rage. Go.
Now we're going back to road rage. So like I had said, so we had this incident that happened this past weekend. Yeah. Well, the weekend and the week before, I had stuff kind of happening around me. Mm-hmm. And so I'm trying to even remember the first thing that, I know what it was. The
crazy lady in the neighborhood.
In our neighborhood. Okay, so we're going to rewind about 2 weeks ago. Yeah. And Maisie and I, we were heading to school. We were leaving our subdivision. We're at the stop sign at our subdivision. And it's a pretty busy, like, two-way road that's up right in front of us. And so we have some school traffic. We have some work traffic. But we're taking a left out onto that road. And this red car, comes kind of passing us, thinking, okay, I can head out as soon as she passes me to get behind her. Well, I'm starting to inch out very slowly. Let me speak on that. It's not like I'm...
Did she have a blinker on?
She did not.
Oh, exactly.
She did not have a blinker on until she was already turning, and she turned on the blinker. And so I stopped, and I kind of raised my hands up like, oh, oops, my bad. And this woman stops right beside me and shoots me the bird. And I was just like... And
that is when Marlee's attitude changed.
It did, because I was the audacity.
You can ask Maisie.
No, it was not that much.
I'm just kidding. It was like
but yes, it did start my morning off bad because I was trying to be apologetic. I also was thinking, hey, you need to learn your driving. Like,
it's okay.
Let's go back to driving school. And she just thought it was a decent thing to like flick me off. And so it was just frustrating in that aspect.
She'll get a bag of Moose's poop at Halloween time.
No.
Right on the front step.
No. But yeah, so that did not start off my day well.
No.
And then we had an incident that happened at our school. I'm not going into any detail with that, but that was a road rage incident.
Yeah, and I get an email and it says...
Well, all parents.
Everybody, but I got it because I'm a parent of a student, and it said, our school is on lockdown. Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, something with a road rage. I'm like, okay.
Well, and you don't think that a school would go on lockdown for a road rage incident, except for the incident pulled into the school.
Okay, but I'm going somewhere else. You always overtalk every time. I don't talk. But anyway, so knowing me, I pull up my Live 360. Oh, where's Marlee at? I don't see her anywhere. And I see she was at Walmart in Rabun County. So call me when you can. And she called me and like, you wasn't involved in the road rage incident, were you?
Yeah, he's blaming me for it. He's thinking that I was a part of it. And I was like,
might have rubbed off a little bit.
No, it was not me. I had other responsibilities to go and do because that morning started off rough.
Yeah, I did.
Gosh, guys, I've just had some rough mornings these last couple
kiddos.
weeks. No, it's not the kids.
Uh-huh.
I don't like feeling rushed.
Yes, it was that one. That was the one where you had to take it there at 7:15.
No, that wasn't it. No,
okay.
It was the Friday morning that I needed to stop and get gas, and we stopped and got Chick-fil-A.
Oh, yeah.
So it was my agenda pretty much that kind of ran me late. But what had happened was that I'm getting ready, and I throw all my makeup into my bag, thinking, okay, I'll just do my makeup when I get to work because it's like
because you get there.
I get there early, and I have everything ready. And I think I spoke on this last week, but we get in the car, we're pulling out, we're like 3 minutes behind our usual time. And 3 minutes can really matter.
Not if she's driving.
And
speed racer.
we are going out of the subdivision, and I realized that I have I forgot my makeup bag. And so I just immediately start crying.
You know the only thing she had to do, right?
Turn around.
No.
What?
Say, hey, Ryan, can you bring me my makeup?
I wasn't going to do that, though.
And I would have brought it,
I know you would have.
I brought it.
But I wasn't going to do that.
Did I come that way that day?
I have no idea.
I think I did.
So, aside from all of that, long story short, was that I decided to drive up to the next town and buy some makeup.
Yeah.
So I was not actually a part of any of the lockdown festivities. But from what I understand is that our security and the Tallulah Falls Police handled it really quickly, very professionally, and it's over with. Mm-hmm. Third incident, guys.
We got a third one?
Yeah, I think I told you about this
I
one.
don't think so.
This was more so on the way home from Rome on that Sunday. So on Friday when Maisie and I were heading into Rome, we just took back roads. And that's a little bit of a longer drive. There's some construction going on. And so I just felt like it took us forever to get there. But on our way back, on the way there and back, I always try to find what's the fastest route. And so on Sunday, going through Atlanta was the faster route. Well, of course, we're still going to hit some traffic. There was like a stalled car on 75, something. And well, traffic is moving at a very slow pace. Lots of brake lights happening. You're kind of inching, moving. Well, we're in the left lane and traffic is starting to pick up a little bit, but people are still hitting their brakes. So I'm kind of maybe like half of a car length behind another car. And this van comes up on my butt really fast, pulls over even further into the left lane, like into the emergency lane, I guess trying to see what is in front of me to keep me from braking, and swerves over to the right when he gets the opportunity to, and almost hits the car in front of him because he's looking at me and shaking his head like, what are you doing? And I'm just looking at him and I'm like, what are you doing? You're about to cause another accident because you're being crazy. And so it's just, and I'm hearing more and more about about accidents, car accidents, just flying off the roadways and causing horrible incidences. And I don't want to chalk it all up to cell phones. It's just that people are not paying attention.
No.
They're jumping to conclusions way too fast. They're trying to get somewhere so fast that they're putting everybody else in danger. And it's just, I think I said this last week, slow down, guys. Slow down in the cars, slow down in your mind, slow down in your life, because it is not worth injuring yourself or injuring someone else because you're in such a rush. And so I'm having to take that to heart as well.
Patience.
Seriously, having some patience.
That's another
pun from a show.
Yep. Patience.
But yeah, slow down, guys.
Yeah, slow
down. I have to tell that to myself too. I have to tell that to Ryan.
I don't slow down. I don't have time.
He's got the need for speed.
No, I don't. I don't go that fast, except for Saturday. Sometimes I like to hit the pedal. Sometimes I don't.
Yeah.
But 1,800 horsepower, though. Speeding tickets galore.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's one of the things. So I don't know if
maybe that's why they give you $60,000 in cash.
Maybe.
To pay the ticket fine.
Yeah. But one of the things that Ryan and I have actually talked about is when Maisie gets her driver's license, what we want to do. We saw this from another like parent's standpoint, but I think we would like to incorporate it.
Yes.
Is that if we do buy Maisie a car,
it's when we buy her a car. Purple Challenger.
That's what Ryan says, yeah.
That is. She's going to be very upset if she doesn't.
We're going to ask her what she thinks she needs to pay each month.
Yep.
And whatever she says, that'll be a part of her contract. She'll have a written contract. And then we're going to put that money aside. But if she gets any kind of
speeding ticket,
traffic violation, those keys are gone.
Yeah. And
she's got to pay the fine. And she's got to pay the insurance. So it's going to be a learning experience for her. It's a earning. She's got to earn it, and which we're trying to already teach our kids is that you have nice things. You have to take care of them, but you don't just.
It don't work.
It is. It's getting there, guys. It's taking time and it's frustrating all at the same time. But I'm hopeful that this is going to be long life lessons for them.
Yeah, maybe.
But so that was our topic for today.
I got one more.
Okay.
I got this red slip looking at me right now.
Oh no, red slip.
Yeah, I got a red slip this week.
Yeah.
I didn't get it. Declan got it from school. And it says, my lunchroom behavior. Student's name, Declan. I was talking too loudly after a warning, multiple days and warnings giving. I don't know why. It pisses me off.
Well,
but I talked to Declan about it. He was upset when he got home. He's like, Dad, I got a red slip today.
Yeah, he doesn't like to get in trouble.
And I clipped down to yellow, and that's the first time in...
Ever since pre-K.
Yeah, 3rd grade. So he's like, you mad? I'm like, no, I'm not. After I read this thing and it says my lunchroom behavior. And when I was in lunch, wherever I was, doesn't matter where I was, we could talk, do whatever we wanted to. Get up, throw a trash away. They have a set time frame that they can discuss things. I don't know how long it is. I have to talk to Maisie about it. And I don't agree with it. And the kids should be able to talk.
Yeah.
I know they can get loud. That's why you put a teacher at every table with a teacher class.
And I get some of these things on here, like throwing food or inappropriate language or topic. I get that 100%. But talking too loudly, like, yes, if they are screaming, I can understand that. But kids get excited.
Yeah.
Especially Declan is a excited person.
You're at school for 8 hours a day. You expect little boys to stay in their seat for 8 hours a day. They should be able to talk at lunch and recess. And that's the end of it. Because I'll say other things that I would not like to say at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm very heated at the moment.
Yeah, so
this little red slip is going to sit on my desk for a while. Yeah. But
I will say it really bothered Declan, which bothered us because Declan is he's a rule follower, especially for other people, I will say. He does not like getting in trouble from others. And he doesn't like getting in trouble from us either, but he's more comfortable at home. So he feels like he can get by with a little bit more stuff, but this broke his heart and which breaks our hearts. And so, and anybody I think that knows our son knows how passionate and excited he gets about certain things. And so he gets a little overexcited. And so we're like, hey buddy, just calm it down. Well, if this had been a problem for more than one lunch,
should have got a message.
We should have gotten a notification, but this is the first thing that we get, and that he had been warned multiple times. But from our son's perspective, that was not the case. No. This was a one-time thing, and so we've had a conversation with him, and we're not upset with him.
No.
So that's something that we've taken into account with our kids is that we want to have this conversation. If it's something that's repetitive, then yes, absolutely, we will take it to the next level. But I think Ryan has a very valid point in this regards, is that when children are away from their home, and
it's not even that. You go to school for 8 hours a day. Where's their homework? I'm gonna get off. I'm stopping. I'm just get pissed off even more. I'm already pissed off. Like, it's bad.
All right, guys. Well,
one more year. That's all it takes. One more year.
On that note, we are going to wrap up today's podcast. I think this is probably our most, what?
I don't know what word it is.
I mean, I think we had it very lighthearted in the very beginning. But yeah, I mean, sometimes we do have to have these kind of conversations, and we appreciate you listening, and hope that you continue to listen. Yeah. But other than that, we're gonna wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
All right, guys. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day.
A wonderful week.
And we will talk to you next week.
Oh, hold on. I'm not ready yet. There we go. Now I am. There we go. See you back.
Bye, guys.